In this short video, I'm going to show you how to make a time lapse using Premiere Pro. First step, take whatever photos you need to on a tripod and organise them into a folder. You can edit them all quickly on Lightroom and rename them whatever you want, but I would include a number, starting of course with 1, going to wherever it goes to. So let's open up Premiere Pro. So I'm opening the 2017 version. Click New Project. I'll open up this window. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it Desk because I was making a desk. I'm going to click Browse on the location and choose where I want, otherwise it will choose it for me and I'll possibly lose it. So I'm going to click Documents and maybe Portfolio and click Choose. Obviously you can choose it wherever you want. And I'm just going to leave all of these boxes and drop down menus as they are. Click OK. You should now see these windows here. Because we already organized our photos into their own folder, we're going to go ahead and click down in the bottom left. I'm going to double click Import Media to start anywhere. I'm going to now select all the images, holding Shift and clicking, and now click Import. When you first open your photos on Premiere Pro, it's all well and good showing you what can go right, but it's best for me to show you what can go wrong. So as you can see, there's thumbnails, and when you first open up the images on Premiere Pro, they may not be in the right order. As you can see, 188, 13 and 10. I've found the best way to get them in order is to click down the bottom left in the list view, and there you can see that they are all from 1 down to 1201. The way I was taught how to make a time lapse was I click on a random photo and drag it into this bottom right box where it says drop media here to create a sequence. And what this does is essentially it starts the video making process. And as you can see in the bottom left, this is our video. I'm going to delete this photo and then I'm going to come, because this is now started our video, I'm going to come back to the media, and what we want to do is select all the photos and then drag them over. So I'm going to click on the top one and click on the bottom, hold Shift and click on the bottom one. When you drag these over, don't click on this grey open space here because nothing will happen, as you can see. So the best thing to do is to click actually on the writing itself and drag. And now you can see the images are being dragged over. A means audio, V means video. So drag it here, and as we can see, we've got lots of images. Another thing I wanted to show you was the second thing that can go wrong, which is the first photo being the wrong photo, and then it goes desk 1, 2, etc. To get rid of this, select all, backspace, is to click on the first photo first. For some reason, Premiere Pro seems to remember what you clicked first. And now we can see the first image is desk 1. We now want to highlight every single photo. Instead of me dragging like this and spending ages waiting for that to happen, I need to zoom out. And to zoom out, you click on this slider here and drag it to the right, and you can see you're eventually starting to see all of the images. It may look grey now, but these are the images. So to select them, I click on the video layer above, drag down and drag across. If I drag here, I've found that sometimes it doesn't work. So I click here, drag down and drag to the left. And you can't see a significant change because we've zoomed out so far, but you can see now the images have turned white instead of pink. We right click on any image and click Speed/Duration. I've found you want to change the duration of each image to 0.2. 0.1 always seems to be a little bit too fast. And then we must click Ripple Edit Shift Trailing Clips. If we don't, all the images will be much shorter, but they will stay where they are, and there'll be a gap in between each photo, like this. So you can see, there's a photo, here's a photo, here's a photo, and in between, the video goes black. So it's black, split second of a video, then we've got 5 seconds, and then split second of another video. So we want to fix that. So go back, Command Z or Control Z on a PC. They're still selected, as you can see, because they're white. Right click, speed duration, drag this down to 0.2. If you want, you can just type, it's your choice, but I'm going to click Ripple Edit and now click OK. It might take a little bit longer, but we can see in a second the images will have become a lot shorter and there'll be no gaps in between, like so. The video itself is much shorter, and I drag my slider to the left, and now I press space to play the video, and you can see this video is playing. I did see a very short glitch at the beginning, but that might just have been my photo taking. So let's have a little look. So what that was is in between the shots. So this photo, I'm getting the chair. This photo is the chair, but because the camera it was on aperture priority, the exposure changed. The point that I'm getting at is always be aware and critical when you're watching a video to see whether it actually works or doesn't. So because of how obvious that beginning split second is, I'm going to zoom in and find the image by dragging it across, and I'm going to start my video here. So that, if I click off, that deselects all the images. So this image here is this image. I'm now going to delete these 3, click on the space there, press backspace, and now the opening split second will be smoother. And you can see the video playing. Now to save, can you see this blue line around every box wherever I click? So here you see the blue line. That shows me that I've selected the video editor, or the sequence is the correct term. If I haven't got this clicked, it won't save properly, or in my experience it hasn't saved properly. So I click on the sequence, I click File, Export, Media. I then make sure that the format is H.264, match source, and then I click on the output name and the blue writing to choose where I want it to save. So let's say I could make a new folder here, call it desk, and then call it wherever I want. Click save. And then make sure these look good to me. So that's the resolution, frame rate's 25, looks good to me. If you want to edit these, you just untick and then you can change them. I wouldn't worry about that for the moment. Again, you can worry about this, but for a time lapse, because the quality of the photos is quite good, I won't worry about it too much. That's more for higher end video editing. And then click export. Some videos may take a lot longer to export, some videos may be a lot quicker to export. Just be patient, and this video will now be saved as an MP4 in my documents. And I hope the video was useful for you. Enjoy making your time lapses.